Hey Scorpio, so I actually was just about to start a reading and I had a visitor, but I actually intended to do the Cancer reading and you guys came out my mouth instead of Cancer. So welcome to the channel. We're going to be doing the Scorpio general timeless reading today. Timeless as in whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. General meaning that it's a general reading. It's not a personal reading. So please do not force it to fit. Only take the pieces or all of it if it does resonate. That's great, but don't force it to fit. Go ahead, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements because this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, I'm a master Reiki practitioner. You can go ahead and book your session down below in the description box. And if you want to join our Patreon family, I would love to have you. That's where I do the monthly zodiac readings that are typically an hour to an hour and a half long. I also do energy shift readings, retrograde readings, moon cycle readings, and weekly Patreon only readings. Depending on what tier of the Patreon channel you join, we'll give you more access to more content, okay? So go ahead, check that out. Like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It does help the channel grow, and I greatly appreciate it if you guys could help a girl out with that. But let's get into it, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on. This is my Scorpio deck. Like, there's something about this deck that I literally call it my Scorpio deck, and I actually used it for Libra, and I was like, that's so weird that like it was calling me for the Libra reading, because we won't, yeah. Anyway, some of you might be dealing with a Libra, but it did call to me in the Libra reading, and I immediately was like, but it's my Scorpio deck. Not that I only use it for Scorpio, but it's just, there's something about it that's like very Scorpionic, like very mystic, very like shadowy, but sexual at the same time. It's beautiful creatures. All the tarot decks I use are going to be linked down below for you guys. So go ahead, check it out. Let's see what's going on, Scorpio. You guys got me chatty. Really chatty. And I really like your energy, Scorpio. Like, it feels really ready to go. Some of you, I feel, okay, there's a split. There's a group of the collective in regards to like Scorpionic energy, because remember it's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, so whatever placement you're watching for, regardless, there is a group that are kind of in this overthinking category of feeling stuck. And as I'm talking about feeling good, like, because as soon as I said, oh, I really like your energy, I'm feeling good, I got this resistance of, what are you talking about? I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I feel stuck. I feel like I hit a wall. This might be a future energy for you. Remember, time is fluid, okay? So for those of you who feel stuck, that energy that I'm tapping into now could be a different part of the collective, and you're going to be getting into that energy relatively soon, but it's going to come after a healing period, okay? So please keep that in mind. We're going to get that. They're already telling me we're going to get that. So we're going to see, okay, we're going to get 3 groups, which is nice, because I think 3 groups is because we have 3 groups of Scorpio at different timelines. Oh, I love when this happens. I had a few Patreon readings that showed up like this too. It's kind of like past, present, future, but you have different pockets of the collective on different points in that timeline. So everybody like resonates with it, but at different times, which is really cool. The Fool and the Star. Okay. That's cool. The Fool and the Star is your first 2 cards out. Very powerful. 2 major arcanas, both Aquarius energy, no less. And where is that Saturn-Jupiter conjunction? Aquarius. What else do we have for Scorpio? We have the Knight of Cups, Pisces energy. And then the 2 of Swords. This is the past. That's past. It's past. It's past. Oh my gosh, I just keep wanting to say it. It's past. It's past. It's past. This is the stuck. This is the wall. It's driving me crazy. I can feel it. It's like I can't. It almost feels like on the verge of depression, but not quite there yet. It really feels like that. It feels almost, I know we don't have a 5 of Pentacles, but it does feel like abandonment. I feel like everybody's given up on me. Nobody's there for me. I feel very alone. And then we get to this out of nowhere brand new cycle. Wait, everything's much, it's a hangman. It's a new perspective. I'm shocked the hangman's not out. Show me more for Scorpio, please. 2 of Swords, Libra, Knight of Cups, Pisces. Okay. I'm only taking these 3. Knight of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, and the 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so we went backwards. Gotcha. Okay. Went backwards in the timeline. And the Wheel of Fortune is your overall energy. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. All the majors you end with, right? So the Wheel of Fortune, your overall, and then this is the future energy. This is that very positive energy. This feels like the current. This feels like where you guys are heading. And I feel like there's a pocket of the collective that's just now tapping into this. And there's a pocket of the collective that feels like they're at the brick wall, like on the verge of breaking through it. And then this is the past energy. I feel like this is the past for a majority of you. And the past energy, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. It's like a hovering energy. I don't even want to say past. It's just like a hovering in the back of the mind energy. So I'm just going to leave it at the top. I am going to leave it at the top. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, Six of Cups, Scorpio energy, and the Nine of Swords in reverse, Gemini energy. It's almost like reflecting on the past, contemplating, do I want to go back there? Do I want to go back there? It feels like that's what's triggered you though. It's the questioning of, do I want to go back because I have deep roots there and it's what's familiar to me and it's what I care for, it's what I love. But at the same time, I want to release it because it triggers all this fear, all this anxiety. It triggers my limiting beliefs. I know it's not of my highest good. And then we have this Knight of Cups and the Two of Swords. There's that indecision. I need to move away from it, but I have all this care. I have all this love for it. Like I said, it doesn't feel like far, far past. It just feels like that hovering in the background over the head. Like, I want to go back to the past with that Six of Cups energy, but I know it's not for me, Nine of Swords. I want to go back there. I want to go towards it because it's comfortable. It's safe. Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. I want to take action because I feel safe there. It feels stable there because it's what I'm used to. It's what's familiar. Two of Swords though, but I can't. I know I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't. The indecision, the indecision. And then we have the Fool and the Star. This I won't be shocked if we get a Hangman. I can't shake this Hangman Tower energy. It's like a sudden flip. I just keep wanting to do that. We might even see Justice for some reason. They're showing me the Justice card. Okay, let's just get into clarifiers because now I'm eager as all to see what comes out. Okay. Okay. I really, but I don't like to use bigger decks to clarify big decks. Okay, whatever. Out of our comfort zones, right? That's the whole point of, I'm using Grand Luxe Tarot. I love this tarot deck. I'm not a fan of clarifying with it because it always flies everywhere. But it's not going to today. We're not going to manifest that. We're not going to manifest that. The Wheel of Fortune, though, I really like that in your overall energy. I'll show you that at the end. Let's see what's going on for my Scorpios. Let's start with this hovering. I feel like this is just the headspace. What's going on? I'm going to move all this over here for a second. This is what's going on in the headspace. It's like thinking about the past, dwelling on the past. I want to go back to it because it's what's safe. It's what's comfortable. I know how to handle it. It's what's familiar. But I know it triggers me. I know it kind of enhances this part of me that's not the best version of myself, but I know how to handle life when I'm there, right? It's kind of... Some of you, it's around a specific person that's this Knight of Pentacles. You're attached to this Knight of Pentacles, but you know they're not of your highest good, right? Nine of Swords, you know they trigger this part of you that brings about your shadow a little bit. So let's look at this Knight of Pentacles. It's heard manipulation. I don't like that. Seven of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Oh my God, not one of these. There's a Two of Cup energy on the board. What's going on, Scorpio? What you doing? Why is there a Two of Cups energy now? As soon as I felt the other person, we have a Two of Cups come out. Why, Third Eye? Why do you do this to me? Why do you see things? And it's the daydreaming. It's like the daydreaming about them. And it's like, I know this is going to drive me crazy. It's that pivot point. It is the pivot point. Okay, Jordan, show them the cards. One, show them the cards. Okay. Nine of Cups, Pisces, Seven of Cups, Scorpio, and the Knight of Pentacles is your soulmate, right? Soulmate. We're just going to put it in quotes because everybody has a different label for it. It's your person. We'll just call it your person. Between the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Cups, 9 minus the 7 gives you the 2. For those of you learning tarot, that's how you get the 2 of Cups energy. You subtract them, right? And because they're both upright, you do have an upright 2 of Cups energy. Now, if one were reversed, you would have a reverse 2 of Cups. If both were reversed, you would have a reverse 2 of Cups energy, okay? So, you do have an upright 2 of Cups energy with this person. You have a very balanced, very loving connection with this person. But there's something about it that does trigger a lot of toxicity, that does trigger this Nine of Swords, this part of you that gets anxiety, gets worried, gets codependent, it's almost questions the self-worth. It kind of triggers a wounded child energy, and I think you're aware of that. And yet there's this daydreaming about, but what if we come together and we overcome that, right? Let's look at the Six of Cups. I feel like this is the connection. Oh, Malanta. It's like you're torn though about what to, this is all, I'm just in your head right now. Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's the torn. Do I want the second chance? Do I not? Because the Ace of Wands is the second chances for me when it's in reverse. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, yeah, Ten of Swords. Do I want it? Do I not? Do I want to end it? Do I want a second chance? There's the indecision. Do I want to go back? Do I not want to go back? Two of Swords. Indecision. And that's why this is why we're in your head. That's why I said it's a hovering energy. Because the Six of Cups, that's you thinking about the past. Thinking about your person. Do I really want to close out the chapter, or do I want the second chance with them? And that's what's stopping you, because there's still that emotional tie. As the Knight of Cups, that Pisces energy, attached to the Two of Swords, you can't make a decision because you're still emotionally bound to them. Because you're still craving the attachment of that Two of Cups energy. I want to look at the Nine of Swords though. I want it because it's in reverse, which tells me that you're releasing the toxicity, you're releasing the low vibrational energy of them, but I want to know why it's still attached to that connection. It's still present though, like it's still showing up energetically in the reading. Nine of Swords. Thanks for nothing. When I get the same card on top of the same card, it's validation for me as a reader that the channel's correct. I think it's just, okay, it's validation for me that the channel's correct. So you're aware that, yeah, you shouldn't be going back to it because it triggers the aspects of you that bring out your shadow, that bring out the wounded child, that bring out old habits that aren't of your highest good. Regardless of how much love, how much positive emotion you have for each other, the aspects of yourself that come to the surface when you're with this person are not positive, right? Okay, so let's say, for example, if I were to go back to New Jersey and hang out with my friends up there, I would love seeing them, and I'm sorry for all my Jersey friends watching this, but I would probably partake in some really stupid activities. I would probably be off-roading in a pickup truck and an abandoned property that's off limits with a bunch of hanging electrical wires and be doing some pretty reckless, dangerous things. That's basically what Spirit's saying in a more drastic way, right? Like, they bring out parts of you that may not be of your highest good. Me driving around in a dark, abandoned power plant with water everywhere is probably not a smart idea, right? You going back to this person who makes you do maybe reckless things like that or brings out your codependent tendencies, it's probably not a smart thing to do. That's basically what Spirit's saying. You know what I mean? It's like when you get back together with your high school friends and you're like, oh, I'm young again. It's kind of like that. But with your emotions and your shadow, okay? They bring out tendencies in you that are not your best tendencies. Whether that be attachment, whether it be vices. So let's say you get with this person and you've stopped drinking. And that was a very hard thing for you to get away from. Or you stop smoking cigarettes. But when you're with them, it's hard for you to stop smoking, whatever that smoking may be. Things of that nature. And some of you, it's just behaviors. Okay, maybe it's your ego gets the best of you. Maybe you don't practice your self-care as much. Maybe you don't indulge in your spirituality as much. Maybe you don't exercise as much. Maybe you don't eat as healthy. Whatever it is though, this person stands in the way of you being the best version of you, regardless of how much love there is there. Okay? So let's look at the Two of Swords. I love you, all my friends up north. You just make me do silly things. Nah, I make me do silly things. That's on me. Let's look. So we got the Knight of Swords and the Three of Swords. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. You already know you need to walk away. You just need to accept it. Because between the 3 and the 2 is an ace. So 3 minus the 2 gives you the Ace of Swords. That truth, right? The truth in knowing that it's done. That you need to accept the heartbreak. That you know this person doesn't serve you to your highest good. You know it's not honest. You know it's not genuine. You know that there's with a Knight of Swords in reverse, that's someone who's not always speaking their authentic truth, whether you're not being honest with yourself about what's going on in this connection or they're not being honest with you in communication. Let's look at, I want to get one more on this Knight of Swords. I want to see what's going on here. So about the Knight of Swords, Gemini energy, yeah. They know how to play mind games. They're very manipulative. They know how to keep you bound, and you might be very aware of that. You're very intuitive. You're very aware. Come on. You're aware. You know. You know. You know it's time to go, and I know it's hard. I know it's a lot harder, and I know everybody's situation is going to be different, and you can tell me that I don't know, because I don't know firsthand. But I can see it's painful. And it's okay to feel that and process it. But it's also time to try to accept it and move on so you can do what's of your highest good. Because it's not them. Let's look at the Knight of Cups. Because this feels like your energy. This feels like a very fragile energy. This feels... Holy hot tamales. You gotta be serious. 5 of Wands. The drama. The Fool in reverse, and the King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so here's the struggle to accept the new cycle. It's like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. It's almost resistance. I don't want to see the new cycle. I don't want to accept the new cycle. I'm aware that it's there, but I don't want to see it. It's the turning the head away from it. It's your own masculine. It's a little bit of stubborn energy. It's the resistance to it. Because there's just this emotional, fragile energy within you of, but that's what I wanted though. But I wanted them. And the universe is like, but it's not healthy for you. I'm trying to bring you something that's much better. So let's look at the better that's coming in. That shift in perspective. That, oh wait, that's what I can have? Because that's what I was feeling for most of you when I was tapping into you. Let's look at the Fool. Sorry, Aquarius energy with the King of Swords. More Aquarius, Uranus energy with the Fool. 5 of Wands, Leo energy. Let's look at the Fool. Why is the Fool here? 3 of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy. Oh my gosh. The Sun. Okay, I love that. The Hierophant in reverse and the Chariot. Here's the aha moment. Okay, I'm done building on this connection. I'm letting this connection go. I'm moving in a different direction. I'm done investing my time, my energy into this contract with this person. This is you realizing it's not serving you anymore. That's when you get the new beginning. Hierophant in reverse is breaking contracts, leaving commitments, leaving relationships, divorce even, right? It's lessons learned. Hierophant, Taurus energy, 3 of Pentacles, no longer working with them, no longer investing your time and energy to building that foundation. Chariot in reverse, moving in a different direction, a new direction, changing direction, right? Cancer energy, Capricorn energy. Then you get your brand new beginning. What's that bring in? The Sun, enlightenment, lessons, happiness, joy, abundance. That was that positive, very, strong, enlightened. I know where I'm going. I'm very excited. Like that was the Scorpio energy I was feeling when we started the reading. So that's where I feel most of you are just getting to now. Whereas some of you may still feel that you're in this previous energy, but know that it's heading here. It's heading to the Sun, the Hierophant, the Chariot, the Fool. That's a lot of major arcana. You had 1 minor arcana. That's a lot of universal energy backing you up. on your path, when you choose to make you a priority, okay? Not to negate your person, but everybody needs to realize that as much as we love and cherish our connections, we need to love and cherish ourselves as well, because our external environment can only be as healthy as we are. If you want a healthy connection, you need to check in with you. You want a healthy business, you need to check in with you. You want a healthy home, you need to check in with you. How are you, Scorpio? Check in with you, okay? Let's look at the star. The Sun, Leo energy, Chariot, Cancer energy, Hierophant, Taurus energy. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to remember to say the signs, because when I start channeling, I really just don't remember to say them. The star, 9 of Pentacles. Then we have the 4 of Cups, Queen of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles. I'm actually going to shuffle again because I was talking, honestly, and it just doesn't feel right. Which, you know, I do very rarely, and I only do it if I know I need to. Tell me about the star for Scorpio. I almost said Aquarius. Some of you might be dealing with Aquarius or have, the star, Aquarius energy. Tell me about the star. I just heard alignment. Very nice. Okay, I like where this is going. I like where this is going. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Getting out of the scarcity mindset. Getting out of the lack mentality. Oh, I love that. Talk about alignment. There you go. Getting in that higher frequency. We're all about the high vibe here. High vibe, Scorpio. High vibe. High vibe. 2 of Swords. Okay, I think you're realizing, yeah, this is you realizing how the scarcity mindset, the lack mentality, that lower vibration is what kept you in that 2 of Swords, is what kept you in that indecision. The fear of the pain, the fear of the loss, the fear of letting go, the fear of surrender, the fear of decision, the fear of change. 5, change, right? Is what kept you from your path, from your destiny. This is aha moments. Yep, 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups in reverse. Interesting. I'm gonna get one more. Nine of Wands, bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords in reverse. So in divine time, you have a new cycle. I do feel that this is your person, to be honest with you. I do feel this is your person. They're still holding on to a lot of heaviness of this old cycle though. It's almost like, okay, so let's say you're tied around the waist with a rope and your person's over here. And it's like you're walking towards the sun, you're walking towards the star, you're doing your thing, right? And they're like dragging behind you. That's what this feels like. They're still holding on to a 9 of Wands. They're still holding on to all of this heavy energy. It's just like that lagging behind. And it's like you, and that's the star. The star is divine timing. It's all divine timing. Oh yeah, let's look at the wheel. I totally forgot. We got the wheel and the overall energy. Let's check out the wheel. The Queen of Cups in reverse, it's like they're now going through, oh wait, you've evolved, you're at a higher frequency. Oh well, now I'm feeling the loss. Now I realize the love that we have. Now I'm feeling abandoned. Now I'm feeling and realizing my shadow. I'm realizing my manipulative tendencies. I'm realizing the negative aspects that I was bringing to the table. Magician in reverse, manipulation, right? I'm realizing that maybe I wasn't authentic. I wasn't opening up my heart space. Wow, I have a lot of shame about that. And they're holding on to that. Okay, so let's look at the wheel. Let's look at the ending overall energy. Holy mackerel. King of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. So now we have opportunity. There you are, the masculine energy, very stable. Perfect partner card, mini Emperor energy. Doors opening up for you, especially with that Jupiter energy with the Wheel of Fortune. Because you found alignment, right? And you've gotten out of that minimal mindset, whereas your person's now working through it. 5 of Swords, actually feel defensive energy with that. 8 of Cups in reverse. There's the Justice card. Ace of Cups and the High Priestess. There they come, the U-turn. I actually feel a defensive energy from you. The defensive energy when your person makes the U-turn. Here's the U-turn. There they are coming back. 8 of Cups in reverse. There you are. Hold on, Buttercup. Watch yourself. You know, like, don't come too close. I've done a lot of work. But they're coming back to make things right. Justice, Libra energy, Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the High Priestess, Pisces energy. Why? Because now what do we have? Holy crap, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Karmic partnership, yes, it is karmic, but very spiritual connection. Not only do we have the 2 of Cups, but we got the High Priestess and the Hierophant on the board. Very, very, very strong connection with this person. Very spiritual connection. Doesn't have to be romantic. Could be a friend, could be a family member. Just a very divine connection that you share with this person. But with Justice here, when you allow yourself to heal, right? By giving your person space and focusing on you, you detach from their energy because your focus is now off of them and onto you. So now they feel your absence. And because they feel your absence, now they have more space to expand and do their healing. And because now they're doing their healing and they've expanded, they can raise their consciousness. And now that you both have raised your frequency, your consciousness, done your healing, you have the opportunity for a new cycle because now we've released all that lower vibrational energy because we have the space to. You need to give each other space to grow, to expand, to allow the healing energy in. Because if we're all clinging on to each other, there's no space for healing to enter. You get what I'm saying? High Priestess, though, I love that energy. I love it with Justice. You got a lot of divinity in this reading. A lot of majors coming out for you. A lot of positive energy. But it's almost like they are following in your footsteps. Following in your footsteps. Very nice. I don't know if you're going to accept their offer, but they are coming in genuinely to make things right and to attempt to start a new cycle with you. With the High Priestess there, I kind of feel this very skeptical energy coming from you, almost questioning, like, because High Priestess does come off as Scorpio to me. It's almost questioning their motives. I do think that they're genuine. You don't trust them though, Page of Swords underneath, but they are genuine with Temperance, and there's the Hangman, the new perspective, right? A lot of divinity. A lot of divinity here. Okay, guys, this is what I have for you. You want a personal reading or a Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below. If you want to join Patreon, I do a lot of readings kind of similar to this, but an hour to an hour and a half long. I do a lot more mentoring on Patreon about how to integrate the shadow, how to open up yourself chakra-wise to do channels, to do readings and whatnot, how to ground yourself. So if you're looking for more of like mentoring throughout a reading on how to heal from these aspects, how to move through blocks, Patreon's definitely the platform for you. So go ahead, check that out. And other than that, like, share, subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Later. Bye-bye.